What's up? How's the day going? Thanks for the 5 bits. The 5 bits. Don't expect. Alright, well. Video games. Why is that so freaking loud? Code BB, thanks for the 100 bits. How am I in the bird? I'm doing fine. I don't know, I never asked Jinjo though. Hey Jinjo. Hey Jinjo, how you doing? She's ignoring me. Get that tooth fixed. Nope. Still putting it off. Planning to play the new Dragon Quests. I bought it. Been playing it. Definitely not streaming it. Dragon Quests. Not good games to stream. At least for my channel. There's too much dialogue I'd have to read as well. I would play Battlefield 5 better, but I don't have the beta. It's early access to pre-orders only. Open beta is the 6th. Like, people can play the open beta now if they pre-order the game, but if you didn't pre-order, the open beta for public is the 6th. I thought maybe it would let me play, because someone gave me an alpha code. And I thought maybe it's tied to, if you had the alpha, you could get in on the early access of the beta. But I just opened it up, and it's like, everything's grayed out. I can't click play or anything. What, Shadow Slasher? You're telling me Battlefield fans are playing Battlefield? Whoa! Yeah, I'm gonna stream Spider-Man. I don't know if I'm gonna stream all of it. We'll see how the reception is for it. Because my God of War reception was awful. No one wanted to watch me stream that. I don't know why. I got like depressing views for God of War. I was so hyped to stream that game. I'll stream Spider-Man, but if the views dip really bad, then I'll just play it off stream. Someone donate 60 bucks, and I'll play Battlefield 5 right now. I'll just pre-order it right now, and then I'll play it. Yeah, we had a boy counter and everything. I was so hyped for that, man. My views were like 19 for God of War. Like 19 views. It's like, nah. "100% streaming Resident Evil 2 Remake when it comes out, yes." I'm glad you thought Unikunu. I'm glad that I had at least 19 viewers. It just wasn't, it wasn't a smart move to keep streaming that game, though, unfortunately, for a streamer. I actually didn't see the picture of Ada yet. I saw that. Claire looks weird. You know? Leon looks completely fine, but Claire just looks weird. I don't think it's as big as if it, like, people are making a big deal out of it. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but she definitely looks weird. Also, I'm kind of sick of all the footage being released. I've actually been avoiding it. They've been releasing too much footage. It's like, I don't want the entire game spoiled for me, you know? You better not poop on me again, Ginge. Can you poop? Poop there. Poop! Please poop there! Okay. Alright, what should I play? I believe you, Slim Pizza. Chill out. If you were such a big fan, why aren't you a regular in my stream like Shadow Slasher? Or Alt Scar? Or Cow Killer? Or better name than yours? Why aren't you a regular? Huh? There hasn't been many good games coming out for the last couple. Hasn't been many good games coming out the last couple weeks. Hasn't. I don't know, man. I think we're getting flooded with games right now. Quite a nice selection. It's only gonna get worse, though. Got Spider-Man coming out. Dragon Quest XI just came out. Freaking. Everything else. I always watched you, I just never talked. Oh, okay. I believe you, Slim Pizza. I mean, Slimy Pizza, not Slim Pizza. I can't believe Red Dead's next month. Sick of Battle Royale. Oh, should I stream PUBG? Hello, Dark Shadow. Sky Rockstar. I don't own Scum. I was going to actually buy that and stream it, but I never did. Like, watching streams of it, it just looks a little much. There's too many effing stats you gotta keep an eye on. I seem underbeat. What does that mean? It's just my ADD. I just never know what to play anymore on stream because there's like 700 games that I could play. And my brain's like, I don't know what to play. Alright, chat. I'll give you some options. I'll let you guys decide what I should stream. Alright, so I installed Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. Never played that. I played Bulletstorm when it came out forever ago. It was awesome. And then someone gifted me the Full Clip Edition. So I got Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. That's an option. Shenmue 2 is an option. I guess if you really wanted me to, I could stream Dragon Quest XI. Because I'd be frank, I want to play Dragon Quest XI. I just bought the game and it came out, so I'd like to play Dragon Quest XI. So if you guys want to watch me play Dragon Quest XI, let me know. Because I actually would love to play that, considering I just bought it and it just came out. So Dragon Quest XI, Bulletstorm. Shenmue 2. Onimusha 2. Alright, everybody's saying Dragon Quest. You guys are just being nice. You're just saying that. You don't actually want me to play. You're just saying that to be nice. Alright. With how weird Square Enix is, do they even allow this game to be streamed? I mean, there it is. It's listed, so I guess so. Alright. Whoa. That's interesting. I'll take your word for it, Steam. Usually I have a secondary app for my PS4 controller to get it to like recognize as a Xbox controller. But I just started the game up and it's like, you don't need this app open. Just close this third-party app for your PS controller. And I'm like, oh, okay. I've never seen a game say that, like, ever. Hey, chat, can you hear it? Can you hear it, chat? Are these cutscenes in the actual game? Because this looks freaking awesome. I just want This is the NES Dragon Warrior music. What? Hey, Cake Living Dude. He's back with some bits. Have I ever played Smite? No, I have not. Never touched the game. Dragon Quest is kind of like just a stay. What is the word I'm looking for? It's a homestay with me.
This child, he is the one.
Homestay?
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Hey, Slimy Pizza, I heard you the first time, dude. What I'm looking for, by the way, is a mainstay. Dragon Quest has just been a mainstay in my life. Dragon Quest was one of the first games I ever played as a child. Dragon Warrior is what it's called on the NES. I played Dragon Warrior 1, we own that game. Is this still too loud, by the way? I swear the cutscenes, like, aren't taking my audio settings into account. I swear. Also, Shadow Slasher. Dragon Quest characters are designed by Akira Toriyama. You know, the creator of Dragon Ball. You didn't know that. I mean, it's been since like 1987. It's been a thing. He's always designed the characters in Dragon Quest games. He designs everything. Monsters, the characters.
Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? You're
Gagagoo.
What's this? You poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Guys, you're gonna be doing a lot of comparing to Dragon Ball if you're gonna do that, because yeah, Akira Toriyama's art style is pretty samey. Bless him, but all of his characters look the same. Like, that's just how it is. So, have fun. That looks like this character. That looks like that character. This looks like that character.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there.
Look, that dog looks like Vegeta!
Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Hold on there, young Kilplix. Where do you think you're off to? You haven't been up to Tor yet, have you? It's back up the other way, well as you well know. I don't want to see you again until you've climbed it. So this game has Anzel support, which means I can do this. Woo! your character talk in any of these games? No, that's the thing about Dragon Quest. Your main protagonist never speaks. This is one of the most traditional old school type games, RPGs. Dragon Quest are always oozing in classic RPG mechanics. There's no stutters, Calculator. It ain't lagging for you guys, right? There's no lag, right? To think you and Gemma are all grown up already. I can't remember you two little ones harrying around the place causing trouble like it was yesterday. Ah, time flies by. It really does. The path gets pretty steep up the tour, so be sure to watch your footing. But don't let that make you stick to the beaten path. Little detours are where you find the fun stuff. So it's time for you to head up the tour, I hear. Mind you, don't slip. It's a long way down. Oh, don't worry. Kilplix would never let me fall. What would you do without him? Well, Kilplix, you heard the lady. Make sure she comes to no harm. The symbols on the side of Tor represent the spirit land. You know, the spirit has always watched over the people of Cobblestone. The coming of age ceremony is one of the ways we show our gratitude for its protection. Ah, it's still too loud! It's mostly the music. You know, the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. Oh, and remember, if you're ever in need of some advice, or you're stuck for what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Just press the X button. Just shut the frick up. We've all been through it, you know. We've all climbed to the top of the tour. I remember it like it was yesterday. But I can't tell you what I found up there. No, that's something you'll just have to find for yourself. You know, I'm not sure I've ever seen the two of you apart, and to think you're all grown up already. Is that wedding bells I hear? Hee hee. Grandma, honestly. Oh, let another woman have her fun, will you? Now, Kilplix, you look after my lovely granddaughter. You hear? She disappeared. She's gone. Good luck, Kilplix. I wish I was grown up like you. I can't wait to climb the tour. Kilplix, see you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes me proud as anything, both as mayor and as grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know. No, you're grown up now, and that means going to the tour and offering your thanks. Now, it's time you are on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, then come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure what to do next, try pressing the Y button. Shut the frick up, I hate that in games. It's like, you're playing a video game. Hey, you're playing a video game right now. Just look at you, Kilplix, my little boy, all grown up. You're not my real mother. Now, be sure to look under Gemma, you hear? To think you've been inseparable since you were tiny. Yeah, rub it in more. And you're about to climb the tour together. Oh, and if you ever lose your way, just follow the Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go now, dear. I know the two of you will be just fine, and I'll make sure there's delicious supper waiting for when you get back. Ah! Just jump off the cliff. And thus ends the adventures of Kilplix. The path ahead will at times be steep, a steep one. But fear not, my children, for the spirit of the land shall watch over you. May your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live among such beautiful surroundings. We will pay for your safe return. I don't know why he got that voice, but he did. Cool! Just look at that view. It's beautiful, isn't it? Whenever you find somewhere with lovely scenery like this, you should take the time to stop and bask in the wonder of nature. It's always does me the power of good. It's alright, I guess. Oh, dearie me, where can that boy have gone to this time? I just hope he hasn't decided to go up to the tour on his own. No, he wouldn't be that stupid, surely? Ah, he'll be the death of me, that one.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief?
Do myself
Well,
a mischief.
not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey.
How many times are they gonna point out that they're the same age?
Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh. Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way.
Oh no, slimes.
Get him! Crikey! Go on!
Crikey!
Crumbs!
Crumbs? Oh, I hate this girl! Crumbs! Dude, you're too freaking vocal. Like, shut up.
Go on!
Thankfully, she's not gonna be in the party much longer. In typical JRPG fashion, she'll get kidnapped or something. Might have to listen to her anymore.
Crikey! I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only
Crumbs!
little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
The slimes look like one bosses in Cuphead. How have you lived your lives and never seen a slime before? A Dragon Kill-S slime is like as iconic as Mario's face. Come on. Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home, bless your... She just said that crap. Freaking weird to have a sprint in a Dragon Quest game. And a jump. First Dragon Quest game with a jump. Yeah, it's a slow start. That is the best water I've ever seen. Oh, look at that water. That is amazing looking water. Holy crap. Unreal Engine 4. You go, girl. I think Japanese games have a bit of an issue with that kind of thing, with holding your hand at the start. It's like... it's way too hand-holdy. Like, even for the tutorial stuff, it's just like... this is like... I've played a video game or two in my life, and I'm sure most people have. Like, come on. Monster! But I don't think they've spotted you yet. You should sneak up and try to surprise them. Ooh. Dragon Quest VIII is my favorite Dragon Quest. Hands down, Dragon Quest VIII is the... Gosh, I love Dragon Quest VIII. I'll tell you what, there's a... I think it's Dragon Quest 5? 5 is like my second favorite. 5 is great.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Not really.
Go on! Get him!
Man, she's so annoying.
Phew.
You're like way too
Well
vocal.
done.
I think this is the first Dragon Quest you can see enemies. Oh no, you could in 8 on the DS. The 3DS version of 8, you could actually see the enemies. Oh. Yeah, use that medicinal herb that I didn't even attack you with yet.
Get him! Go on! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Woof, woof, woof. Gee, I wonder if there's an item down here. Break the pots. Clean your beak off, you messy bird. You ever heard of a napkin? Oh, you're messy! Do you wonder if that giant shiny thing is an item that I could pick up?
Crikey!
Crumbs! Crikey!
Get him! Go on! Phew.
Don't worry, the girl will leave the party soon enough. I hope.
Cool. Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think? Help!
You know,
Help me!
oh, that's convincing.
What? Cole?
Help. Help
Quick!
me.
You have to...
Please help me. Please, someone. Anyone. Please help. The Japanese version of this game didn't have voice acting.
It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
For some reason, they decided to dub English, just do voice acting in the English version. Because there's no voice acting in the Japanese version. Also, the Japanese version got orchestrated soundtrack. Meanwhile, we're stuck with crappy MIDI soundtrack. They always do weird things like that with Dragon Quest games. Like, when we got Dragon Quest VIII, we got the orchestrated soundtrack, and the Japanese were stuck with the frickin' MIDI soundtrack. guarantee you, someone's gonna mod this game to have the orchestrated soundtrack, though. I should have just waited for that, honestly.
Here you go.
She's freaking giving me all these healing items.
Get him! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Dude, the orchestrated soundtrack for A was amazing.
I'm so proud of you.
And it's hard to go from 8 to this, which is like just this crappy MIDI music. Like, give me the freaking orchestrated soundtrack, please.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before.
Tour before.
But never mind
Tour
that now.
before. Tour
Whatever were you
before. Tour
thinking?
before.
You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero.
She wants the Dragon Ball Z. I mean the DBZ. I don't know what I'm doing for you there.
Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Gonna be honest, the voice acting helps me in terms of streaming this, so I don't have to read every line. I would be completely fine with shutting the voice acting off, because that's an option. You can turn the voice acting off. And I don't think I would lose anything by turning it off. So far, these voices have been not great, kind of annoying, and I could read faster than how they talk, so it's like... If I wasn't streaming, I'd probably just turn the voice acting off. But that saves me a lot of reading out loud for the stream, so... Crikey and crumbs! Oh, and then she just appears. She doesn't climb it. Okay. Tell you what, though. Whew, Unreal 4 engine. This looks great. This is a great looking game. And they nailed the art style they were going for.
Here we are at
But thinking of
last.
Dragon Quest Heroes is an amazing looking game, too.
It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that? Help! Help!
Remember how she said, Kilplix would never let me fall? He lets her fall. Chidori!
We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like You made it happen.
Casting Kazap. That'd be great if I had that available all of a sudden.
Look, the mark on your hand. Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Take me.
Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home, lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look!
Look! I like how my character doesn't speak, but he's like, haha, oh, haha. Like he does all the stupid anime sounds, but he doesn't actually speak.
It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is.
You want to see my huge world?
Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell
You
Grandad
want
and
to see
everyone?
my grown-ups?
They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
Okay, Austin, that's enough. Kilplix and Gamma make their way back to the bottom of the tour. Woof, woof, woof. Thanks for bringing Cole back safely, Sandy. Good girl. I knew you could do it. I'm sorry, Gamma. I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again, I promise. Well, the main thing is that everyone's alright. You can never be too careful with monsters around. We owe you one, Kilplix, and Gemma, and Sandy, too. My Cole told me everything. He told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you and Gemma aren't hurt either. Oh, that's such a relief. Ouch, Ginge! That lightning was terrifying. Were you all alright up there? I'm ever so sorry you poor things had to go through such an awful ordeal. So, you did it. You've been to the top of the tower. Well, you'd better let the mayor know. Everyone will be desperate
Where's my romantic anniversary dinner?
Everyone will be desperate to hear how you got up there. Don't keep them waiting, will you? Take 1 year! Put a ring on that finger. Thanks, man, for the frickin' year of support. Appreciate that, dude. When lightning struck the tower, I must confess that I feared for your safety, but it seems you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give thanks to the spirit of the land who watches over us all. Ouch! Jinjo, stop biting! Yeah, you're back, you're back. Your mom said to tell you she's gone home to make you tea. That lightning was so scary. The sky flashed and there was this big bang. Boom! They're still not used to seeing me stream in decent quality. It's been like a year now. Well, Half a year. November is when I did it. Almost a year. You did it, thank goodness.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Kilplix explains what happened on top of the tour.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Bostonians now.
Jinjo doesn't want to listen
Only
to your
we
voice
have
acting.
the pleasure of looking out over the world of
Why was that for the
Erdrea
15?
in such breathtaking fashion, you know.
Actually, the $15 Shadow Slasher. I thought that was only $10 donation. I didn't change it. Oh, no.
You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
So the ceremony's all done. Congratulations. Now don't tell me you've forgotten where you live and all the excitement. Just follow the paving stone. You'll soon find your way back. Oh, you must be tired to be forgetting that. You should head home and put your feet up. Yes, I forgot where I live. Nice work, Mr. Grown-Up. Now, your dear old mum will be waiting for you, I reckon. Hurry home and tell her all about your adventures. Oi, where do you think you're going? Your mum's waiting for you. I swear on me, mum. If it really makes me... Oh my gosh, game, really? So, Chad, how's your day been? Insert Metal Gear Solid theme here. Oh, yes, vandalism. Mother. Frickin'. Hey, Shadow Slasher, thanks for the 15, man. See you later. Can I just jump off this? Oh my lord. No fall damage, huh? Yes, sir, I got a seat of agility. Usually when I play a Dragon Quest game, I use all the seed stuff for, like, my main hero. But it's probably a better idea to, like, try and fill in, like, the weaknesses of other characters. It's so weird to jump in a Dragon Quest game, man. I'm afraid my horses don't have a lot of get up and go at the minute. They're too busy enjoying the delicious grass. It's amazing when you think about it, isn't it? That Yggdrasil, the world tree, has watched over Edria since the dawn of time. They say that the tree here has been around for as long as Yggdrasil. I don't know if that's true, but there's something special about it, right enough. That building's a lot bigger than the interior is giving on here. Oh, here we go. Okay, can't go in there. A curious power emanates from the root wrapped around the tree. Look at my lovely horse! Isn't it pretty? Give it a lick. Ew, it tastes just like cities. Oh, it doesn't hurt. He's the loveliest horse in the whole village. It's amazing when you think about it, isn't it? That Yggdrasil is the world tree's watcher. I already talked to you, freaking word. Get on my horse. Wait a minute, this water doesn't make sense right now. I'll always remember when you were little, going fishing with old Chaw. Oh, can you fish in this game? Can you fish in this game? You'd see it for hours, all that funny three-sided rock out by the falls, just the two of you. He would have been so proud to see how big and strong you've grown. Seems like only yesterday you were knee-high as a grasshopper, knee-high to a grasshopper. Now look, the water's flowing this way, right? And then you go here. It's... Oh, okay, never mind. It makes sense. Oh, jeez. Now, when I was up there, I saw an item on top of one of the buildings. How do I get... Wait, there it is right there. So there's got to be a way to get on top of that roof. Frickin' Lord, you destructive. Oh, Lord! Don't mind me. Alright, a little bird told me you and your mate Gemma went to the top of the tour and back. You ain't a little boy no more, Kilplix. You're a man. So here's some advice. From one bloke to another, whatever you're doing, enjoy it. No one knows how long they've got, so make the most of it. I need that advice in real life. Did I talk to these guys? I don't think I did. Oh, if it isn't young Kilplix, make sure you're nice to Gemma. You hear? She's a keeper, that one. Not this again. Oh, just look at your face. You've gone all red. Oh, to be young again. Tee-hee. We were just talking about you and Gemma. What's that? What were we saying? Oh, nothing. Tee-hee. We banged. Thought you were talking about. We did. Top of the mountain. We banged. Alright, Kilplix, what are you Gemma up to, eh? We just got back from climbing the tower. Ah, so that's where you've been, is it? Well, it's nice that you got to go up there together, eh? Good reading skills, Ralston. yay! I love playing in the water. Come on, Kilplix, the water's lovely. This guy jumps really freaking high. Hello there, young Kilplix. Do you know what's good? Why? Why poop there? Prayer, that's what. You should get down to the church every chance you get. Every time I pray, I feel all the trouble slipping away. It'll make you do bad of you every day. Yay. You ever just accidentally turn into a chair? What? No, Slim Pizza, I'm not. So stop. It's all thanks to the spirit of the land, you know. You're coming back from the tour, safe and sound, the village being so peaceful for so long. I think this would be the perfect time for you to offer up a prayer. Thanks, don't you? Why do you move so slow in buildings? Are you eating on me? Greetings, my child. It's good to see the young member of the flock taking the time to pray. Now, shall we begin? People of Cobblestone, we may give thanks for our blessings every day. Come in prayer to the gratitude of the church. No. Stop making me. Well, well, if it isn't Cobblestone's newest grown-ups. Were you looking for the mayor? He's at home at the moment. Listen, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but he's been worried sick about you, Gemma. Well, it's only natural, I suppose. He is your granddad, after all. A message from the mayor. Ferocious monsters are at large outside the village. If you must go out into the wilds, make sure you are prepared. Floaty, weird jumping. Cypress stick. The frick is that for? There's like a forging mechanic in this game, so I'm sure there's tons of recipes you need to get. There's a notebook with Dunston's corking compodium written on the cover. Kilplix takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Incredible, absolutely incredible. The puns keep flooding into my mind. I've never experienced anything like it. Get a load of this one. We could show visitors around the great stone spire beyond the village and call it the Cobblestone Tour. And there's plenty more where that came from. They just won't stop. It's like divine inspiration. Here's another. The mother said she'd throw her son from a cliff if he didn't eat his vegetables, but it was a bluff. It's like the god of hilarity was granted me this holy... This is dumb. Stop it. Good lord, you're a destructive piece of crap. You must have, like, the heaviest footsteps on Earth. Now that you've climbed the tower, I'm pleased to say that you and Gemma are fully fledged Cobblestonians. All you need to do is settle down together and live happily ever after. Granddad, honestly. Yes, honestly. Start banging! I need grandchildren! Take your clothes off right now. Really? There's nothing else up here, huh? There's nothing up here, in fact. Alright. Secret behind the waterfall! Oh, I'm upset. You're my hero, Kilplix. You saved my little boy. I'm so glad you can get my guy back safely. More importantly... No, what? Why is her model disappearing? Stop. It's so jiggly. The sausages, I mean. You did well, both of you. You're not children anymore. You're grown-ups. Welcome to the club. Thanks for clobbering those stupid monsters. When I grow up, I'm going to be big tough just like you. No, you ain't, kid. No, you ain't. Cobblestone's well tucked away here in the Outer Valley. There aren't many people here who even know about this place exists, you know. And that's why it's so lovely and safe. The monsters don't tend to bother us, and we get to live in peace and quiet. Lovely. Hey, Kilplix, you don't want to be wandering around outside the village after the day you've had. You need to be getting home. When did I get this great sword? What? Oh, it's a two-handed. I can't hold a shield. Interesting. What? Is this like DLC? Is this like pre-order bonuses? It's the gosh dang suit from Dragon Quest VIII. And it's literally the Dragon Quest VIII outfit. Look at that. What the frick? Woof, woof. You know what I hate? I hate pre-order bonuses with a bloody effing passion. It's like, you pre-order the game, now here, the game's easier for you. Here's items to make the game less difficult. There's a book called Tour de Horse, Equestrianism for Young and Old. Kilplix takes it to the shelf. From the shelf, has a closer look. For the longest time, I simply could not understand what all the fuss was about horses. To me, they always seemed to be skittish and dangerous animals. But all that changed when I was finally convinced to ride one. Such grace, such speed, I was speechless. What a fool I've been all these years, refusing to even attend the idea of riding one. And the way the faithful steed rushes to my aid the moment I ring the bell, no matter where I am in Endria. It moves near me and it moves me to tears. Such loyalty, such nobility. Long live horses, I dare. In fact, I'm taking this equipment off. All of this is DLC, and I'm not using it, man. It's like, you pre-ordered the game? Well, here you go, little guy. Here's the credits now. You don't even need to play it. You pre-ordered it. Here's the ending. Why play the game? Why do you want to play the game? You pre-ordered it, right? Here's the ending. Here's $1 million in-game credit. You can buy all the good stuff already. It's like, shut up! Pre-order culture's trash. If you want to get somewhere in a hurry, all you need is a horse. They're fastest than any people by a long shot. But you know that already. Being a better rider than most, eh? Nice manly pursuit riding, very grown up. Are you gonna eat, or are you just ready to eat? Pre-order the game and get every item in the game so you don't need to play the game. Pink... What was that I got? Pink pine. Monsters appeared on our sacred tour of all places, and they say there are more of the blighters running around outside the village than ever before. I don't know. I don't like this one little bit. Ah, remember climbing the tour all those years ago? Back then I was young, single, and free. Great days, great days. Now I'm not single, and my life is a miserable mess. Dude, look at the food. Just call me the pumpkin smasher. Smashing pumpkins. Secret behind the waterfall? Oh, look at these lovely pumpkins Mother has been growing tenderly for the last season. I just... The heck is a flurry feather? Who keeps 50 gold on the roof of their house?
Oh! Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tor, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say?
Don't you ever say that again.
That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and...
Oh, I just skipped the dialogue and
Well,
accent.
I've
Good
been
job,
putting
Austin.
this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here. This belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tor. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
What?
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
Her head is frighteningly large. The reincarnation of Luminary. Kilplix tries his hardest to sleep, but he's too confused by everything he's learned and excited about his coming trip eventually. What the frick is the Luminary? Like, I don't even know what that means. Mom! I hate you! I'm breaking all your things! Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today and your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. The night air always does me a power of good. What, I'm a Dragovian just like the main character in 8? Is that what you're saying? Oh, thanks for telling me about my view count, dude. I really appreciate that. Gosh. I knew I knew that this would not be a good streaming game. Whew. I specifically try not to look at my view count because I don't want to see it. But no, you're just gonna tell me. Well, I knew that, like, I had 30 viewers and everyone's like, play Dragon Quest. I'm like, you're all gonna leave when I start playing this. And they did. A good chunk of them, at least. Oh well, I was just giving this a test. I knew that this wouldn't be a good streaming game. It's fine. Why? 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 Why'd you poop there? Wait, what? Out for an evening stroll, are we? Well, make sure you don't stray outside the village. There'll be monsters. Where am I supposed to go? What am I doing, game? Oh, here we go.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh?
Please tell me she's not
You remember
accompanying
this
me.
tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing.
Oh, I do not like this actress, this voice actress.
I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
Exhausted? What? Exhausted after his long day, Kilplix finally falls into a restless slumber. Then morning comes.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him.
Man, no wonder it took them so long to localize this. They did really good lip syncing.
Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things.
For the most part.
Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once.
King Gaiden, thanks for the bits.
Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
I heard all about it from your mother. She said you're an important journey and you have to make, and you just a youngster. And you just a youngster.
Typo.
Well, before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course, down this slope and across the river. Once you stocked up, head to the village entrance to the north. We'll be waiting to see you off. Sorry, Kilplix, the old fellers here are busy eating their beloved grass. I don't think they're moving anytime soon. So I can't go that way. Okay. Quest! I wonder if this guy has a quest available to me. Dearie, dearie me, what am I going to do? Oh, if it isn't young Kilplix, you came along at the right time. I've got a favor to ask, you see. The other day I was playing with my lad, you know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he got this flurry hat that he loves, and well, fool that I am, I managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I'd go and get it myself, but I'm not too good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're brave, young fellow, so I was wondering if you'd mind clambering up there and getting it back for me. You'd be doing me a huge favor, I'm telling you. You've been giving it to us. What is this crap? What? I knew you'd help me out. You always paid attention to what the priest said in church. You know, that stuff about always being kind to others. You're a fine fellow, no mistake. Now, there's no time to lose. My son's desperate to get his beloved feather hat. Hurry over there in your shed. I'm sure you climbed... Shut up! On the shed. What? I don't see nothing. There's supposedly a freaking hat on the shed. He said the shed of the of my house, so... I ain't seeing it. Is it this house? I thought he said my house. There's nothing up here, the frick. It says onto the roof of your shed, dude. Chat? Where is this hat? Chat? Hat? Hat? Chat? There's no frickin' hat. There's no hat. There's no effing hat. I already had the hat. Are you freaking serious? Thanks, I knew you wouldn't let me down. I can't wait to see the look on my boy's face. Oh, and before I forget, here's a little something in return. Sleeping hibiscus. And that's not all. I've got a tip for you I hope you'll find useful. If you ever want to do someone a good turn, look for a purple speech bubble above their head, listen to what they have to say, and you can do anything to help. It always pays to be kind to others, but don't feel that way just because someone shared you. Shut up! You talk too much! That's weird. A quest list in a Dragon Quest game? This has got to be a first, right? A quest log. Be sure to do some shopping before you go. I'd recommend stocking up on medicinal herbs. If you get hurt from too much fighting, you could use them to heal yourself. Would go anywhere without at least a couple if I were you. I like how half the viewers in my chat are from the auto host from Yub's channel, and they're just waiting for him to go live. So you're leaving good old Cobblestone, are you? Well, make sure you've got the essentials before you set off. Welcome, valued customer. Have a seat. Well, I suppose. That's pretty pricey for that amount of defense. That's Dragon Quest, though. Ever since she heard you were leaving, Gemma's been cooped up indoors. I wonder what she's doing in there. Wait, which... Poor Gemma, she just can't stop crying, but she said she'd put on a brave face to say goodbye to you. Whoops, I wasn't meant to tell you that. Where's her house? I don't even remember. Before you head off, you really should have a quick prayer. With all those monsters out there, you'll be wanting some protection to higher power, and if you want to make a quick record of your adventure, you'll be miraculously whisked back to the church where you made it if you happen to come to a crop. Wait, what? Wait, what? Woof, woof. What's the matter, girl? Is someone there? I'm sorry, I don't want to speak to anyone right now. Could you come back in a bit? Time for some peeping Tom action. She's sewing something. Here's some advice from one bloke to another. Keep your mind on the job no matter how fierce the fighting gets. You gotta stay focused. The more you get walloped, the more focused you'll get. And before you know it, you'll be prepped up and you'll be ready to you'll be really full of beans. When you're prepped up, you'll be stronger, faster, better at everything. There ain't another feeling like it. Go on, my son. You're not my dad. What? Look, he's there and now he's not. I don't know much about fighting, but I've heard the best way to get a big and strong is to wallop lots of monsters and build up your experience. But if you realize you've picked a fight with a monster that's tougher than you, there's no shame in running away. Can't believe you're leaving us so soon. We'll make sure to stock up on items and weapons before the journey. Oh, remember, there's no point just carrying equipment around with you. Make sure you equip it. I hear you going all the way up to Helidor. Can I come with you, please, please? Fine, I suppose I am a bit young still. Well, be careful. It's a long journey. My dad says you have to head north and just keep going. And he says it's full of all kinds of people, way more than you see at cobblestones. Ah, I can't wait to grow up and see it for myself. I know this game would get exhausting, and it's getting very exhausting reading all this text. Just because you're setting out on a journey, that doesn't mean you can't pop home for a visit whenever you like. If you ever get hurt or if you need a rest, there's no place like home. That's what I always say. I'm sure your comfy old bed will always be waiting for you. So, this is it, my little soldier's really leaving. You might not be back for a while. I hope you said your goodbyes. So ready? Now! Can I actually exit the town this way? Be sure to do some shopping before you go. Oh, good lord, shut up. So you're leaving us for a bit, eh? Well, they're all up at the north entrance waiting to wave you off. Better get up there. We'll miss you, sunshine. What the frick did you just call me? Oh, just look at you. Those old chalky clothes, aren't they, dear? Gosh, you look just like he did at your age. He wore the very same outfit when he went off to explore the world, and now here you are, following in his footsteps. What? No, I'm ready to go. No, I'm ready. I'm really ready. Seriously.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. And we're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? Ha! I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can.
It's the princess!
May this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy.
Am I a dog?
You make us proud out there,
Good
won't
boy.
you? And come back safe.
Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you.
Gemma's charm.
It'll keep you safe.
Gemma.
I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? Oh, I don't know what's in store for you out there. But wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care. And remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Horses are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very little time, but you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair, though. A ring on one of the many summoning bells dotted around Endria will soon bring your faithful stead. Ah, Kilplix, there you are. The mayor asked me to teach you a thing or two about horses and maps, too, for that matter. Now, you see this bell here? Well, if you give it a ring, fine steed will gallop out of nowhere, just like that. Good. Do remember, if your feet are getting sore, and what if you're lost as well as tired? Easy, just press jump, or just press X to take a look at your map. X? What? Oh, this is Xbox controls. What's more, press A once you've got your map open, will access sources useful information. Probably gonna just prefer going around on foot. When I'm exploring, at least. Ah, setting off on your big adventure, are you, Kilplix? You'll be wanting to go north if you're heading to Farhead, or mind how you go now. Wait, you don't want to go there? Near the Magdal Grove, the monsters in there will have your guts for garters. No, if you're headed to Hegligor, you need to go straight there. Okay, fine. Why did you read farting place? Because it's just your inner thoughts. I don't know what I'm saying. That waterfall seems to be moving a little too fast. It's like a fast forward waterfall. Goodbye, slimy pizza. What have you done? Look, you can like freely move, but there's literally no reason to do this. At all. I don't know why they added that into this game. When I get my second party member. Does that refill my HP? Oh, it does. Nice. Man, this music is so bland compared to Giant Quest 8. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bone. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith! That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end it for tonight. Today, this afternoon. Why'd it stop? Hey guys, thanks for watching though. Appreciate you tuning in. And thank you to those that actually stuck around. Thanks for the support as well. Shadow Slasher, thank you for the $15 donation. And Golden Todd, thank you for the year's worth of support. Resub, thank you. Cake Living Dude, Code Bibby. Don't expect. Thank y'all for the bits. Alright, well, I'll be live again tonight. About 5 hours from now, at the usual times. I hope to see you then. Thank you guys that stuck around. Appreciate you. I will see you tonight. Have a good afternoon, and later.